Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Amagyanatimirandasya Jnana-anjana-salakaya Chakra-nimilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Jena Bhutale Soyam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Sopadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavaram Cha Tirupam Sagrajatam Saganasi Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Deva Rādhā Krishna Padan Saganalitam Sri Visakham Vitam Cha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatrivasya Kurpa Sindhu Vaivacha Patitanam Pavanabhya Vaishnavabhyo Namo Namah Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Ebe Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Pasata Desatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So Hare Krishna. So today we are going to one sec, let me post. Hare Krishna. So tomorrow is the very auspicious day where we have the very adorable, auspicious August appearance day of Srimati Rādhārāṇī. So tomorrow is very auspicious day for the Vaishnava, for the devotees. So let us discuss before we celebrate the Rādhastami. So let us discuss about the Rādhā Tattva, because without understanding the properly who is Rādhārāṇī, what is the position of Rādhārāṇī, so why we are celebrating this appearance day, so we cannot we cannot wholeheartedly release, we cannot properly release this festival. So wider the understanding, deeper the love and attachment. So therefore we must know what is Rādhā Tattva. Rādhastami is not all about fasting and feasting. So we should know, if we know why we are appearance, why we are celebrating this very auspicious festival, Rādhastami. So then we can be, that will intensify our attachment, intensify our bhakti, intensify our sincerity to celebrate this auspicious festival. So therefore we should know who is Rādhārāṇī, first of all. Then what is the position of the Rādhārāṇī? So Rādhārāṇī is the epitome, embodiment and emblem of bhakti. So it is stated as beautiful verses, the identity of Rādhārāṇī. In these verses it is said that who is Rādhārāṇī? Devī kṛṣṇa-mayī proktā, this is 483 of Adi. Devī kṛṣṇa-mayī proktā Rādhikā para-devatā sarva-lakṣmī-mayī sarva-kāntiḥ sammohinī parā. The transcendental goddess Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī is the direct counterpart of the Lord Śrī Kṛṣṇa. She is the central figure for all goddess of fortune. She possesses all attractiveness to attract the all attractive personality of Godhead. She is the primeval internal potency of the Lord. So what we understand from there? So therefore let us understand the Rādhā Tattva properly. So the Supreme Lord Krishna is called Anandamaya bhasa, Sachidananda Vigraha. His Anandamaya bhasa means always in pleasure potency. When the absolute truth, the Supreme Lord, wants to enjoy, because the enjoying spirit is there in Supreme Lord. Therefore, we have this enjoying spirit. We want to enjoy also. We want to have affair, loving affair. So where this propensity comes? The propensity comes from the Lord. Janmadasya jataha. Whatever we experience here, it is there in Lord, in the absolute truth. Therefore, absolute truth is called Anandamaya Vasad. Supreme Lord is called Anandamaya, always in pleasure potency. Sachidananda Vigraha. So when the absolute truth is called Param Brahma, Paramadhava, Pavitram, Paramam Bhava. So when the absolute truth, he wants to enjoy. He cannot enjoy something externally. He cannot enjoy something very cheap, Tom, Dick and Harry. Because he is Swarat, he is self-sufficient. He doesn't need some external thing to get pleasure. So he has to expand himself. He has to expand himself, because alone you cannot enjoy. That is not possible. Variety is the mother of enjoyment. So therefore, Krishna, the Supreme Lord, the absolute truth, when he wants to enjoy, he enjoys within himself by expanding himself as a Rādhārāṇī. Because Lord has got so much potency. Parasya Shakti Vivideva Shruvate. Veda say that Lord has many potency, just like a rich man. He has got so many assistants, so many secretaries. He does not have to do anything. Similarly, Lord is supremely potent. So he expands himself. His potency called Haladini Shakti, pleasure potency. So Rādhārāṇī is the pleasure potency of the Lord. He expands himself, Rādhārāṇī, he expands himself, Gopi, he expands himself, the living entity also. We are also pleasure potency. But the chief pleasure potency is called Rādhārāṇī. Therefore, it is said that he is the internal potency of the Lord. Lord has many potency, but broadly categorized as external potency, internal potency, and marginal potency. Bahiranga, Antaranga, and Tatastha. That is stated in this Vishnu Purana also. So he expands himself. Just like a rich man, he wants to take Nipuri. He doesn't need to prepare it. His secretary is there, he will bring. Similarly, when Lord wants to enjoy, he expands himself and enjoy. That is Rādhārāṇī, the internal potency, chief internal potency. And all the expansion is there, gopis. We are also living entity, also pleasure potency. That is stated in this beautiful verses. The intricacy of these verses very nicely explained in the different verses to understand the loving affair of Radha Krishna, a transcendental manifestation of Lord's internal potency. Actually, Radha Krishna one in this identity. It is stated in these verses. You should get the evidence from the Shastra to understand who is Radha, who is Krishna. Actually, Radha Krishna Pranaya Viraktir Haladini Shakti Asmad. They are actually together. They are together. It is stated in Sisi Adi. They are together actually. So in these verses it is said that Radha Krishna Eka Atma Deha Dui. Although they are two, but they are together because Lord expand himself as a Rādhārāṇī. This is Swarup Damodar Goswami, one of the devotees of the Supreme Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He very nicely make it very simple. Radha Krishna Pranaya Virakta Haladini Shakti Asmat. It is a Haladini pleasure potency. Lord has so many potency. One of the potency called Haladini Shakti, that is called pleasure potency. So it is said that in this verse explain that Radha Krishna Eka Atma. Radha Krishna are one and the same, but they have assumed two bodies, that they enjoy each other, tasting the mellows of love. So they are one. Although They are one and the same, but they have assumed two bodies. Just like energy, energetic. Lord is energetic and Radharani energy. Just like heat and light. Heat and light cannot be separated. Where there is heat, there is a light. So energy, energetic cannot be. So Lord expand himself for his enjoyment, because the enjoying spirit already there, always in potency. It is stated that Ananda Chinmaya Rasapati Tavistav Tavira Panijarupata Kalavi Goloka Ivani Vasakti Akhilatma Bhutta. Although Krishna is one, but he expand himself. What for? Ananda Chinmaya Rasa, the transcendental pleasure. To expand his transcendental pleasure. Just like we get married, we have children. Why? Because enjoyment. We expand. The meaning of Sri means who expands. The expansion is, main purpose of expansion is Ananda, pleasure. So Lord has also the pleasure potency. And subsequent verses it is stated that Srimati Rādhikā is the transformation of Krishna love. She is his internal energical haladini. That is Vedic evidence. And next verses it is stated that the haladini energy gives Krishna pleasure and nourishes his devotees. There are two functions of haladini Shakti energy. He gives pleasure to Krishna, nourishes his devotee. Because why? Jiva Goswami say that haladini potency in his Priti Sandarbha, he say that thus clearly state only devotional service can lead one to personality of Godhead. Only devotional service can help a devotee to meet Supreme Lord face to face. The Supreme Personality of Godhead is attracted by devotional service. As such, the ultimate supremacy of Vedic knowledge rests in knowing the science of devotional service. What is particular attraction that makes Supreme Lord enthusiastic to accept devotional service? What is the nature of such service? The Vedic scripture informs that Supreme Personality of Godhead, the absolute truth, is self-sufficient. That Maya and his science can never influence him at all. Therefore, the potency that overcomes the Supreme must be purely spiritual. Such a potency cannot be anything of the material manifestation. The bliss enjoyed by the Supreme Personality of Godhead cannot be material composition like impersonalist conception. So it very nicely is explained that Supreme Personality of Godhead has three kinds of potency, internal potency, namely Haladini Shakti, pleasure potency, Sandhini Shakti, existential potency, Sambit Shakti, cognitive potency. The Lord is addressed as follows: you are the support of everything. The three attributes Haladini, Sandhini, Sambit exist in you as one spiritual energy. So Haladini is the personal manifestation of blissfulness of Supreme Personality of Godhead, by which he enjoys pleasure. Because pleasure potency is perpetually present in Supreme Lord. Perpetually present. That is, therefore, he is called Anandamaya Bhasya. Means always, eternally the pleasure. He is in pleasure. When the pleasure potency of the Supreme Personality of Godhead is exhibited by his grace in the person of a devotee, that manifestation is called love of Godhead. So here it is said that when absolute truth he wants to enjoy, he expands himself. That is Rādhārāṇī. It is stated also in Bhagavatam. Sometimes atheistic people, they say that why Bhagavatam not mentioning the name of the Rādhārāṇī, although there are so many Purana, they are explaining about the Rādhārāṇī. So here in Bhagavatam also it is stated that Bhagavatam it is stated this verse that how Sukadev Goswami, because Sukadev Goswami do not have time, 7 days, and if he takes the name of the Rādhā, he could not finish his Bhagavatam Katha. Therefore, he indirectly he could not take his emotion. Indirectly he mentioned Anya ārādhitanunnam Bhagavana Harishwara yanna vihaya Govinda pritayam anyadraha. So certainly this particular gopis has perfectly worshipped all powerful personality of Godhead Govinda. Since he was so pleased with her that he abandoned the rest of us, brought her to a secluded place. So here it is very important that why it is saying that anya āradhita, This Rādhā name is coming from the ārādhana. Ārādhana means worshipping. So Rādhā means who excels. Anya-ārādhita means who excels everybody in worship. That she is called Rādhā, who excels all in worshipping Krishna. Therefore, she is very, very special. Very special. Therefore, the position of Rādhārāṇī is very, very important. You try to understand what is the position of Rādhārāṇī. Krishna is called all attractive. Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. Ramasambhu Brahmarapati Ganesharchita. Everybody is worshipping the Lord. Everybody is attracted by the Lord. But Rādhārāṇī is attracted by someone. That means how great that person is. Krishna is attracted by Rādhārāṇī. Therefore, he is Rādhā, Madana, Mohana, Mohinī. So, how great the Rādhārāṇī? How good quality he must have, she must have. Therefore, she is the epitome, embodiment, emblem of bhakti. Because Krishna cannot be attracted by cheap things. He is attracted by devotional service. And the topmost devotee, the emblem of devotional service, emblem of all the things, the epitome of all the things is called Rādhārāṇī. Therefore, he is very much attracted to Rādhārāṇī. Tattva Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Visvambhar Devi Pranamami Haripriya, because it is Haripriya. Very, very dear to Krishna. Here it is say very dear to Krishna. Particularly, he says that certainly this particular gopi has perfectly worshipped all powerful personality of Godhead, Govinda. He was so pleased with her that he abandoned the rest of us, brought her to a secluded place. So therefore, he is called Haripriya. Very, very favorite of Govinda. Therefore, because to approach Krishna is very difficult. Very, very difficult. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Manushyanam saharseshu kaschid yatati siddhaya yatatam api siddhanam kaschin mametite. Out of 1,000 one may know me, one may endeavor to make his life perfect. Out of many perfectionists, hardly one may know me. Very difficult to approach Krishna. But if you approach through Rādhārāṇī, then it is very easy. Because he is so dear to Krishna, if Rādhārāṇī recommends somebody, here is a person, please. Because Haladini Shakti is another, he not only gives pleasure, also he nourishes the devotee. He likes that devotee, everybody comes, living entity comes and serve the Lord. If she found anybody sincerely coming, she immediately recommended Krishna, please come, please accept him. Otherwise, very, very difficult. Very difficult. Krishna can give bhakti, Krishna can give anything, but bhakti Krishna is very, very reserved. So best way to approach Krishna through Rādhārāṇī, because he is Haripriya, very dear. Therefore in Vrindavan, nobody say Hare Krishna, everybody is Radhe Radhe. Radhe Radhe. In Vrindavan there is no kingdom, only queendom. There Rādhārāṇī, reigns, Rādhārāṇī rules. Rādhārāṇī is the main queen, Vrindavaneshwari, Brajeshwari, Makeshwari, Asheshwari. So he is the main thing. Krishna is like a henpecked, he is so attracted, captivated. Therefore everybody approaches Rādhārāṇī, Radhe Radhe. Howsoever fallen I am, but somehow or other, if Rādhārāṇī recommends, Krishna will accept. Therefore everybody follow. Tattva Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Visvambhar dasa Devi Pranamami Haripriya. You are Haripriya, Rādhārāṇī, you are Haripriya, please accept me. Please recommend my name to Krishna, because I am so fallen. That is the mood of the inhabitant of Vrindavan. He is not an ordinary girl. He is not an ordinary girl. Therefore, Rupa Goswami is chanting that Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite Gokula Taruni Mandala Maite. Rādhārāṇī is so beautiful. He has so many 25 transcendental qualities that he attracts Krishna, not only attracts Krishna, but also attract the Taruni, the young girls. Gokula Taruni Mandala Maite, out of all young girls, Radharani is so beautiful. Even he is enchanted by not only Krishna, also by gopis and others. And she dresses to attracts, enchant Krishna. Therefore, Rupa Goswami, on behalf of all the devotees, Rupa Goswami say that Karuna Karumahi Karuna Bharite Sanaka Sanatana Charita Banite. Oh Radharani, oh dear of Krishna, please, you are the Karuna Karumahi, you are the ocean of mercy. Please bestow your mercy upon me. And he is not an ordinary girl. Sanaka Sanatana, the Sanat Kumar, the four Kumaras, the son of Brahma, the great sage, they are also glorifying Radharani qualities, Radharani characters. Therefore, Rupa Goswami, somebody may ask, you are so much learned person, why you are begging mercy from Radharani? Because Radharani is not the ordinary. Is the Hari Priya. So much so that this Sanat Kumar, four Kumaras, they are glorifying the character of Radharani, the quality of Radharani, attribute of Radharani. So much so that the Brahma, Lord Shiva, the Uddhava, Narada, they have come. Lord Brahma left Parvati, Lord Brahma left Brahmalok. He wanted to become a grass in the Vrindavan. He is begging, please give me a place. And he got a place, the four places near Barsana. In Vrindavan, the place called Barsana where Radharani stays. And surrounding that, there is Dan Ghat, Man Ghat, Vilas Ghat. So the four hills are there as a Brahma. Brahma appears as a four hills. That is the greatness of the Radharani. That is stated in these beautiful verses, that how this all these people like Lord Brahma and all, how they are playing their beautiful verses, the Lord Brahma and Uddhava. So in these verses, Brahma is praying. You can see in the Srimad Bhagavatam that I want to be a grass in Vrindavan. My greatest possible good fortune would be take any bath wherever in the forest of Gokul, have my head bathed by the dust falling from the lotus feet of any of its residents. Their entire life and soul is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Mukunda. Dust of whose lotus feet is still being searched for the Vedic mantra. See, Brahma is saying that I want to be grass so that I can get the dust of these gopis, particularly headed by Radharani. And Uddhava is speaking. Uddhava also, see, Uddhava, the Lord Shiva also took the form of hill, Nandiswara hill in Nandagram. The great personality, they are coming, and they wanted to be in Vrindavan just to get the mercy of. Not only Rupa Goswami begging mercy, Brahma is begging mercy, Lord Shiva is begging mercy. He become Nandeswara hill. And Lord Vishnu also, he become Govardhan hill, getting the dust of lotus feet of Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī. What to speak of Brahma and Lord Shiva? Uddhava also, he is saying, a very nice verse, the Uddhava saying, let me get some dust of Radharani. See, how great is Radharani. All this personality, the gopis of Vrindavan have given up the association of their husbands, sons, of other family members, were very difficult to give up. They have forsaken the path of chastity to take shelter of lotus feet of Mukunda Krishna, which one should search for by Vedic knowledge. Oh, let me fortunate enough to become one of the bushes, creepers or herbs in Vrindavan, because gopis trample them, bless them with the dust of their lotus feet. Uddhava is a very, very intimate friend. Krishna spoke one of the verses that Uddhava, you are very dearer to me than Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma and Lakshmi Devi. That exalted personality, he is begging, I want to become a bush, creepers and herbs. In Kusum Sarovar, there is a place he become herbs, creepers. There is a Uddhava Kund also there, Parikrama Marg. Uddhava is still there. He wanted, let the gopis, let the Radharani, they trample me. That is the position of Radharani. He can captivate the Supreme Lord who is all attractive. Nobody can approach Supreme Lord. Nobody can understand Supreme Lord. Panthastha koti satavachara sampragamya vayu rathapi manasa muni pungavanam swapyasti asti prapadasimni avichintato govindam adipurusam. Millions appear. They are trying to approach Krishna by the speed of light, speed of mind. Just like I am thinking of America, I am in America. That speed they are approaching the Lord to capture. But Lord is not captured. Everybody seeking his lotus feet. Lord cannot be. The Supreme Lord is very difficult. Param Brahma, Parama Dhama. That personality, Yam Brahma, Varunendra, Rudra, Marutu, Sunbanti, Dibyastabe, Vede, Sange, Upanishad, Gayantyam Samaga. The yogis are meditating on him. Dhyana Vasishta Tad Gatena Manasa person. That personality whose lotus feet is sought by all this great personality, all the yogis, all these people. But that personality is saying to Radharani, Dehi Pada Pallava Mudaram, you please place your head on me, add on my head. How great the Radharani. Therefore, it is said that Radharani has got the very nice qualities. There are 25 qualities. It is written in this CC Madhya. It is from the Purana. So it is stated in this verse. Sorry. So there are 87 to 91. There are 25 qualities of Radharani, by which this quality he captures. Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī, 25 chief transcendental qualities. She is very sweet. She is always freshly youthful. Her eyes are lustrous. She smiles brightly. She has beautiful, auspicious lines. She makes Krishna happy with her bodily aroma. She is very expert in singing. Her speech is charming. She is very expert in joking, speaking pleasantly. She is very humble, meek. She is always full of mercy. She is cunning. She is expert in executing her duties. She is shy. She is always respectful. She is always calm. She is always grave. She is expert in enjoying life. She is situated at the topmost level of ecstatic. She is the reservoir of loving affair in Gokul. She is the most famous submissive devotee. She is very affectionate to elderly people. She is very submissive to the lover of her friends. She is the chief gopi. She always keeps Krishna under the control. In short, she possesses unlimited transcendental quality, just as Lord Krishna does. That is the thing. See, understand, the Supreme Lord cannot be so, his loving affair cannot be so cheap. He cannot fall in love with somebody, Tom, Dick and Harry. Somebody must have that qualities that the Supreme Lord can be attracted. And Krishna say, I am attracted by Krishna Akarsa Bhakti. What is that? Bhakti Akarsani. Krishna is Bhakti Akarsani. He is attracted by the Bhakti. Mair Bhakti Bhutanam Amriteva Kalpate. Bhakta Mama Vijananti. Mama Bhaktir Mamordita. Easily you can conquer me by Bhakti. Aham Bhakta Paradina Sustantra Ivadeja. Everywhere in Vedic literature, Krishna claims that no. I am captured by the Bhakti. And Radharani is the epitome, emblem and embodiment of Bhakti. A topmost worshipper. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu certified that Aradhya Bhagavana Brajasya Tanaya Tadadhama Paramam Bhava. Our worshipable deity is Krishna. And his place Vrindavan is also worshipable. Brajabadhu Bargena Jakalpita. Who is the highest devotee? Highest devotees are the Brajabadhu. All the gopis, they are the topmost devotees. Ramya Kasupasana Braja Badhu Vargena Jo Kalpite. They are the best worshipper of Krishna. Bhagavatam also they are best worshipper. Out of them Radharani is the topmost. Therefore his name is Rādhā. Āradhya. Āradhyata. Rādhā coming from Āradhya means worship. And who excel all the worship, he is Rādhā. She is Rādhā. Who excels all in worshipping Krishna. She is Rādhā. Therefore Rādhā position is very high. It's not that we simply, not a sentimental, simply we are just, no. Actually, the worshipper of Vishnu called Vaishnavas, Vaishnavite. Worshipper of Krishna called kṛṣṇas. But Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati say that worshipper of Gaudiya's worshipable deity is Rādhārāṇī. We approach Krishna through Rādhārāṇī. Easy process. Otherwise, very difficult. Krishna, how to approach Krishna? They are very difficult to get. But once we get Rādhārāṇī mercy, then it is very, very easy. Therefore, Krishna also say that there is a beautiful verses from Adi Purana. It is said that Satyam Satyam, 3 times he told Satyam Satyam. There is a beautiful verses. He say that what is that verse? Satyam Satyam Punaha Satyam. Rādhā Prasada Vina. There is a beautiful verses. Let me recall it. The verse is there. Satyam 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 Punaha Satyam. Satyam eva Puna Puna Vina Rādhā Prasadena Mad Prasadana Vidyate. In Naradiya Purana, Krishna spoke to Narada Muni in paramount position of Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī. He told Satyam Satyam Punah Satyam. Oh Narad, I tell you truly, 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 3 times, again truly, again and again. Without the mercy of Rādhārāṇī, one cannot get my mercy. Satyam Satyam Punah Satyam. Satyam eva Punah Punah. Rādhā Prasada Vina. Vina Rādhā Prasadena Mad Prasadana Vidyate. That is the statement of Krishna to Narad. Therefore, Rādhārāṇī, who excels everything, ārādhana. The word ārādhana, Rādhā is coming. Ārādhana means worship. That means who excel all in worshipping. That is called Rādhikā, great servitor. Therefore, we should approach through Rādhārāṇī. Oh, that is very easy for us. Not only that, there is a greatness of Rādhārāṇī spoken by Supreme Lord himself. The Supreme Lord is saying very nicely in these verses that how Supreme Lord these beautiful verses are there in 4th canto, Asisi Adi 4th. So here it is said that how Supreme Lord is a very nice verse. Lord Krishna himself is speaking the greatness of the Rādhārāṇī. He spoke to Arjuna, Krishna, oh Partha, I speak to you the truth. The gopis are my helper, teacher, disciple, servant, friends, consort. I do not know what they are not to me. See how Krishna is speaking. Glories of the gopis. The gopis knows Krishna desire. They know how to render perfect loving service for his enjoyment. They perform their service expertly for the satisfaction of their beloved. Oh Partha, the gopis knows my greatness, my loving service, respect for me, my mentality. Others cannot really know this. These were spoken by the Lord. And sei gopi gana madhye uttama Rādhikā rupe gune saubhagye prema sarva-adhika. Krishna is speaking that amongst the gopis, Śrīmatī Rādhikā is the foremost. She surpasses all in beauty, in good quality, in good fortune, and above all, in love, which is Krishna's weakness. Aham bhakta paradhina. I am attracted to the love. I am under the control of the Lord. So she surpasses. Gopis are great, but among gopis, Śrīmatī Rādhikā is the highest. That is the statement of the Supreme Lord in Adi Purana to Arjuna actually. Also, he spoke further in these verses that all the world derives pleasure from me. Is there anyone who can give me pleasure? One who has 100 times more quality than me could give pleasure to my mind. One more qualified than me is impossible to find in the world. But in Rādhā alone, I feel presence of one who can give me pleasure. That means Rādhārāṇī has 100 more quality than Kṛṣṇa. Therefore, Kṛṣṇa, the absolute truth, who is Anandamaya Bhāsyāt, who is Sachidananda, who is Swarat, still is attracted. His pleasure potency is very, very high quality. His loving affair is not so much. So don't try to jump in to understand all the loving affair. First of all, you understand the position of Kṛṣṇa, how is Supreme Lord. Then only you can understand his loving affair, his beloved. And then you understand what is the position of Rādhārāṇī. Who is Rādhārāṇī? What is the position of Rādhārāṇī? The glories of Rādhārāṇī. Then we can really release, really, our respect, our love, our attachment for Rādhārāṇī will be enhanced exponentially by understanding the Rādhā Tattva, understanding the truth about Rādhārāṇī. See how Kṛṣṇa is speaking. Although my beauty defeats the beauty of 10 million Cupid, although it is unequaled, unsurpassed, although it gives pleasure to the three worlds, but seeing Rādhārāṇī gives pleasure to my eyes. Kṛṣṇa called Madana Mohana. Madana means Cupid. So Kṛṣṇa here is saying that my beauty can even defeat 10 millions of Cupid, but Rādhārāṇī unequaled. Although it is unequaled, unsurpassed, although it gives pleasure to three worlds, because Kṛṣṇa is so beautiful, but Rādhārāṇī gives pleasure to my eyes. Kṛṣṇa is attracted by Rādhārāṇī. This is the highest paramount position of the Rādhārāṇī, exalted position of the Rādhārāṇī, towering position of the Rādhārāṇī. The vibration of my transcendental fruit attracts the three worlds, but my ears are enchanted by sweet words of Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī. Kadāchiti kalindita vipina sangita karava mudaviri nari badana kamala sadamadupā. So Lord fruits attract three worlds. Even Lord Shiva, he wants to become a gopi. By hearing the fruit of Kṛṣṇa, he left Kailas. He wants to become a gopi. He changed his gender, become Gopishwar Mahadev. Kṛṣṇa is so enchanting. But that Kṛṣṇa who is enchanted, even Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma, everybody, and he is enchanted by the Rādhārāṇī. That is the greatness of Rādhārāṇī. Although my body lends fragrance to entire creation, the scent of Rādhārāṇī limbs captivate my mind and heart. Although the entire creation is full of different tastes because of me, I am the charmed by the nectarian taste of the lips of Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī. So Kṛṣṇa says, Rasam apsukante pravasimi. Everything, all taste you see, I am the taste. It is created by me. But Kṛṣṇa is telling, I am charmed by the nectarian taste of the lips of Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī. How great! And although my touch is cooler than 10 million smooth, I am refreshed by the touch of Śrīmatī Rādhikā. Thus, although I am the source of happiness of the entire world, the beauty and attribute of Śrīmatī Rādhikā are my life and soul. See, Kṛṣṇa is the source of everything, happiness. He is the source of all happiness for the entire world. But he gets the happiness from Rādhārāṇī. In this way, my affectionate feeling for Śrīmatī Rādhikā may be understood, but on analysis, I find them contradictory. My eyes are fully satisfied when I look upon Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī, but by looking upon me, she becomes even more advanced in satisfaction. So in this way, Lord is glorifying all this. Lord is glorifying the Radharani. So therefore, whole lesson is that Radharani is not an ordinary girl. He has got so much good quality that even the Supreme Lord, who is supremely attractive, is attracted. He can even enchant, he can attract also supreme attractive personality of Godhead, Krishna. That is her quality. And one more most important thing is that his Haripriya is so much dear to Krishna. And she is so merciful that easily she bestows mercy anybody who is sincerely approaching Krishna. Therefore, on this very auspicious upcoming Radhastami tomorrow, we should beg very fervently to Radharani that I am very fallen, I am in very distressed condition. Please bestow your mercy to get attracted to Krishna, to get the lotus feet of the Supreme Lord. Prabhupada's mission is also like this. The spiritual master is the representative of the Radharani. Our spiritual Prabhupada, his mission is like, he is very merciful to conditioned soul, like Radharani. His mood also like Radharani. Just like Radharani, he is very happy if somebody approaching Krishna is helping them, nourishes the devotee. You go. I am recommending you. More and more she is nourishing. Similarly, Prabhupada's mood is like Radharani mood. She wanted to deliver the conditioned soul. Anybody comes, okay, never mind. Howsoever fallen, I am embracing. That is the mood of Srila Prabhupada. So therefore, we should beg that we should get the lotus feet of Krishna through the mercy of Radharani, through the representative of Radharani, our spiritual master, Srila Prabhupada. That is whole idea. That is stated in Vedic injunction, Bhakti Vinod Thakur. He explained this point, very nice point, that spiritual master is the representative of Radharani. In these verses in purport, Bhakti Vinod Thakur explaining that how the spiritual master, he say that Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur, other unalloyed Vaishnava, the spiritual master is always considered to be either one of the confidential associate of Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī or a manifested representative of Srila Nityananda Prabhu. Nityananda Prabhu is Balaram Adi Guru. They are either of the representative or Radharani. Confidential associate of Radharani. Therefore, we should approach Krishna through Radharani and Radharani through our spiritual master. Because they are confidential associate. We have no qualification. We have no quality. We are after fasting, little fasting, half day and feasting. We are looking for feasting only. We do not even beg mercy. We do not know the position of Radharani. We do not know the who is Radharani identity. We do not know even what is the greatness, glories of Radharani. Only way we can understand Radharani through the spiritual master, through our Acharya. Rupa Raghunatha Pade Hoibe Akuti Kabe Hama Bujhava Jugala Pirati. So when Nityananda Prabhu is praying, when I will follow the Rupa Raghunath, all our predecessor Acharya, their literature, their path, on their footsteps, then I can understand the confidential conjugal love of Srimati Rādhikā and Krishna. Otherwise, we will think that it's an ordinary girl going on. No, ordinary affair. It's not an ordinary affair. If somebody knows the glory, then here all our contamination, particularly lost, because here it is called lost. our loving affair in this material world, Atmendriya Pritivancha, because you want to satisfy our senses, mutual satisfaction. That is, therefore it is called lost. But when you satisfy the Krishna, that is called prema. And if anybody hear the properly through the spiritual master, bona fide spiritual master, the loving affair between Radha and Krishna, his kama hudroga, all the lusty thing will be vanquished, vanished. That is stated in these beautiful verses of Bhagavatam. Very nice verse. One should always memorize. Vikriditam brajavadhu idam cha Vishnu saddhan vita ansunayad atha vannayad ye bhaktim parama bhagavati pratilabhye kamam hudrogam asu apahinoti achirena dhira. So here it is said that anyone who faithfully hears or describes the Lord playful affairs with the young gopis of Vrindavan will attain the Lord's pure devotional service. Pratilabhya, bhakti parama pratilabhya. Thus he will quickly become sober and conquer lust, disease of the heart. Disease of the heart is lust. That is impeding us to approach Krishna. So by hearing this, so therefore we should understand first who is Krishna, who is Radharani, what is their loving affair. Then only we can attain the pure love. And that can be done through a spiritual master, because he is the representative, he is the confidential associate of Radharani. So thank you very much. So Jai Śrī Rādhāstami ki Jai, Śrī Rādhārāṇī ki Jai, वृंदावनेश्वरी ब्रजेश्वरी की जय, हरि प्रिया की जय, तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषावान सुते देवी प्रणमामि हरि प्रिय. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Jai Śrī Rādha.